My CRV was conducted with a company called EMU Limited, who are a marine consultancy and survey company based on the south coast. I wanted to conduct my CRV with a large, expanding company that conduct marine ecological research across a wide range of capabilities out at sea. The specific project that I worked on was mainly a data analysis project, looking at differences between various survey methodologies at sea. EMU uses a number of different types of surveys, such as drop-down video, beam trawl, ham and grab sampling, in order to obtain ecological information to make sure that their activities of the client who they work for are sustainable at sea. Both my undergraduate degree and my PhD were conducted at Queen Mary University London in the School of Biological and Chemical Sciences. At QMUL there's a long history of research at the interface between the mathematical and ecological sciences, and statistical modelling has often been involved in this research. This is an area that I'm very interested in, and throughout my time at QMUL I have been doing a lot of statistical work, and I wanted to be able to use this in my CRV on a project that was sort of relevant to the partner organisation EMU Limited. Well, working with EMU Limited, they're a big marine consultancy and survey organisation. I have typically been involved in small lab work. I've never really been involved in any industrial type placement on this level before. So it really introduced me to the commercial world, the industrial world of marine ecology, of marine consultancy and surveying. EMU conducts a number of studies looking at all sorts of developments around the UK coastline, and working with them I was able to see firsthand the whole workflow that the company has to go through to get a project off the ground, to finalising it and reporting back to the client. Benefits to EMU were that they had a skilled researcher working on a topic that was of benefit to their work at sea. I was working on a project which was looking at differences between various survey methods in order to see if some of those methods could be made redundant. Obviously, time at sea is a lot of money for the company, it's a lot of money for the client. We're continually bringing biological samples back from the seabed which need to be analysed in the laboratories, and if some of the methods are duplicating information, then those methods could possibly be made redundant, saving EMU time and money through their survey activities at sea and laboratory analysis back in the labs, and also less time and expense for the client. And of course, it's more sustainable. If you don't need to bring as many biological, ecological samples back to the lab to analyse, then that's a lot more material left on the seabed. I would say first and foremost, get out there and find out who the industry players are. You need to be aware of the industry that you're orientating yourself towards, attend as many events as possible, and write to as many people. And don't just sit back, don't just put one email out or one letter out. Try and arrange a meeting with the organisation, send numerous emails. Don't just send them to one department, send them to different departments, send them to the director. You may just find that somebody places your CV or your letter or on the right person's desk, and that can very much help you get to be involved with that company. Since I completed my CRV, I've had a couple of weeks holiday, but before I finished my CRV I was offered a full-time position with the company. I'm now working, continuing some of the work that I was doing on my CRV, the statistical analyses of the communities that we've been looking at, and I'll be working on a number of other projects on a similar vein with the company for the foreseeable future.